so far so good. So far so good. So, yeah, this is interesting. Uh, Friends, hello. We're just gonna do this. I, let's see, new window. Um, okay, so far so good. Um, uh, Hi, you might notice, my name is Lee, you might notice that you can't see me. That is because OBS is being really weird and stupid right now. What is OBS, you might ask? Well, to stream, I have what's called OBS, which is a program that I run on my computer, and it manages the video and audio and connects to Twitch. And through its connection to Twitch has, you know, a lot of things. Anyway, the point being, it does things. The problem with that is that OBS is being really stupid right now and will not let me have video. In fact, it sent an error message saying it crashed. But if I ignore the error message, I can still stream. So I don't know if it actually crashed or not. Because if it crashed and you can ignore the error message and it still runs, that's not crashed. That's just, um, I mean, it can't be good for the computer, but, I uninstalled it and reinstalled it. I don't, every time I try to fuss with the video, it just stops responding or doing anything. So I'm not gonna do that just yet. But it allows me to do audio. Seems to be. I seem to be live. I'm going to test something about. I'm gonna see if I'm showing up. Now there's um uh um. Okay, that's odd, but yes, Twitch.tv. Um. Okay. Yes. Okay, I'm live, and yeah, I'm watching.
Hey, did
That's
you know that?
right. Okay, so I am live. This is odd indeed. Sorry. Um, um, okay. So this is an interesting one. I'm here in live on a program that technically, according to the error message, crashed. Except um, it as soon as if I don't acknowledge the crash, it just keeps going. I don't know what to make of that. So we're doing that. I don't know if that's regular. I will poke around. Uh, yes. I think I know exactly where to start with that. In the meantime, welcome on in. Um, yeah, someone, my friend, and I told him, said it's cartoon logic, which it kind of is. Um, Yay. So that's fun. Um, Hello, hello. Um, Funny story. OBS is being really stupid. I won't let me do the video without getting screwed up. Yes, so OBS is being stupid. A, it won't let the video happened without getting screwed up, and B, I opened it up, a little pop up said crashed, that it crashed, but if I use OBS and just don't touch the pop up, OBS works. Like, it's streaming to Twitch right now. You're seeing it, even though there's a pop up saying it crashed. I just don't touch the pop up, and it doesn't actually finish crashing, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, normally I would put Addy up, but um, well, so I'm thinking maybe I could do a little Greyhawk editing. I had to reinstall and uninstall, and it's been over the past few days a bit of a nightmare. So yeah, I guess just, and it's not even that my camera's not working, because the camera's old and probably was on its last legs, but it's like the entire OBS is just not, and it was the new update. But I think maybe I shouldn't have done the update. I mean, I uninstalled and reinstalled OBS already today. It was acting up yesterday. Like, I could try restarting OBS, but I restarted it 3 times. Like, this isn't, a simple restart. I could try reinstalling it and not do the update. But I think it did the crash report right before it asked me to update when I started it after I installed it. So I think, and I assumed that the new update was some sort of fix for what obviously was broken with the last update, maybe. But yeah, believe me, I've been trying that. And it's just been, that's why I uninstalled and reinstalled it. Funny thing is, though, when I uninstalled it and reinstalled it, it still had my Twitch attached. So I don't know what the deal with that is. Maybe if I unattached Twitch, uh, um, there should be a way to do that. I cannot, settings, stream, yes. So maybe if I unattach and reattach Twitch, it won't. But yeah, the video is off for now. I was hoping that would fix the thing. Instead, it just now runs on Cartoon Logic, apparently, where if you don't look at the crash report, it doesn't actually crash. I'm gonna poke around. I think my next move is to poke around on forums and see if anyone else has had this. But why don't we see what else can we do? Let's see. Let's see if I have an extra. Create library of Greyhawk. All right, that's no. Oh no, I know why that is. Hang on. This should do it. Yeah, nope, that works. Okay. Yay. Okay, so far so good. Scooch that a little, make it nice and neat. Okay. So far so, actually I could scooch it over a little, because I'm not covering my face. I am covering the flag, which I feel a little bad about, but there's that. Yay. So I could move the flag over. I feel like that would be something when I didn't write anything. I don't know. Which half of the flag gets covered and which one doesn't. But yay. Thrummel. Alright, I'm also trying to figure out if I should stay home from work today to go to political rally, but that's a whole other story. I gotta make sure it... Okay. August 19th, that's today. Um, that is a question. We will answer that question in a little bit. In the meanwhile, let's do a little bit of editing, right? Because I'm here. I'll change the name of the stream to... Yep. What I really need to do is get... I mean, I need a better camera anyway, so that... And... let's see. Yes, that's good. Okay, now, done. Yay. Now, let's at least start poking at some stuff, right? Um, we're gonna open up. The other thing is like I know the video, but each let's see. Oh yeah, that's the Amnesty International report that I have a copy of because they took it down. So yay, random extra Amnesty International reports. That's fun. Okay. Uh, may you live in interesting times. No, I don't want to have summary. I am kind of curious to see how I would summarize it, but not worth it. Okay. Um, let's see. North Province we were working on. Now, okay. Twin Cities. Okay, hang on. Okay. Oh. Okay. Now, let's to here. Let's go to top. We also we're gonna work on it's Bellport. This is East. Yes, this is East Fair, which is an entire has a huge section. Tax and Tides, Leyland. Okay, there's this. Now let me see what you're seeing. Oh, no, PDF seems to work too. Excellent. Hi, Dragon. Welcome, welcome. OBS is being really, really weird and running on cartoon logic and also being stupid. So, no face today. Yeah, basically, OBS put up. There's like a little error message saying, "Hey, OBS crashed," but I tried to restart it several times, but sometimes in safe mode, sometimes not safe mode, trying it out. But, um, uh, and it kept doing that. But then I realized it didn't seem like it was crashing. The report would come up, but it would seem normal. So then I just started like messing with it, and um, uh, yeah, it turns out, fun fact, um, that I'm sorry your internet's being stupid, um, but it turns out that if I don't click the error message, OBS works fine, except for the video. So, I don't know what to do with that. Maybe if I deleted the video source altogether, it would not crash. Well, there's more testing that, but I wanted to at least come to do a little North Province. Um, so because North Province, for context a little bit, is that Greyhawk, which is where's Greyhawk? It is it's the Flyness. It's basically a D&D setting. The first D&D setting. There's some argument about Blackmore, but they kind of folded Blackmore into Orth and Greyhawk and the Flyness. So, Gary Gygax himself created Castle Greyhawk, and then Greyhawk the city, and then Greyhawk the territory, and then kind of spiraled outward into the world of Orth with the sprawling political conflict and lore and history and a lot of stuff. So, there's that. Yeah, OBS is being weird, especially since the last update. Like, I haven't been able to do any videos since the last update definitely just did not agree with it. And then I uninstalled it and reinstalled it and asked me to update. And I figured there was a new update that was a fix for the old update, and I did, and now it runs on Cartoon Logic and won't let me do video. So, um, I wonder if I left it long enough. It just keeps going, not responding. I wonder if I let it sit for a couple hours, it would eventually load the page that I need it to do. But yeah, Knobs is being very weird. I was gonna ask about some people about that, but what was I gonna say? Oh yes. Also today is I get to go meet the um, fun thing, Patriot, political office candidate today. I think what we're gonna do, which is gonna be exciting. So yay. Um, yes. Yes. But what was I gonna do? And I also have to ask for September 10th off, and actually the whole thing. Because reasons. Fun reasons. Let's see. Yes, but we're gonna do so. Greyhawk. We're actually going to do Greyhawk. A little bit at least. It's 2:30, so not the worst we've ever done, but certainly up there. In terms of getting started and actually getting to the point of doing stuff. So this right here, the PDF I have showing is Avid the Undying, which is a PDF that was put out by TSR, which is the first company that built D&D, right up before they got bought out by Wizards of the Coast in just after the early 2000s, I think 2001 copyright or so. And Wizards of the Coast got bought out, or TSR got bought out by Wizards of the Coast. And they had this book, nearly, it was all written, a lot of the copy editing had been done, didn't have any layout yet, but they had several of the maps made, it was all set up to be published. And Wizards of the Coast didn't really have any interest in publishing it, but TSR had announced to fans, hey, we have this new book that's happening. And a lot of the fans went to Wizards of the Coast and said, well, can we have the book if you're not going to publish it? And there was a little back and forth, but eventually it kind of, if certain volunteers agreed to do the layout, they would allow it to be published as a PDF, a free PDF, and that seemed to work out pretty well. And so with that, we have Ivid the Undying, and there's a lot of lore in here about the very far eastern part of the Flanaess, which is right up against the Solinar Ocean. And North Province is interesting because in further lore, it is revealed to have broke off into its own kingdom, essentially. So, I've been going through section by section and putting all of this information to the Greyhawk Wiki, which is Great Library of Greyhawk. Let's see if my my thingy is working. Let's see if Cloudbot is working. Yes, no, maybe so. Yeah, it is. All right. So, Greyhawk Online, the Greyhawk Wiki, is a Wikipedia lore depository for all things Greyhawk, except it is slightly missing a lot of the stuff that was in Avid the Undying, and I realized that when I tried to look for Roland and Unsea, which are the two in Real Astra Solar Compact. There was another streamer who I greatly admired, who has since stopped streaming for mental health reasons, which is perfectly reasonable. It's just I do miss the community that kind of had coalesced around him. But streaming. Oh yes. So, what was I? Oh yes. So, Greyhawk, fun stuff. Oh right. So I had gone looking for information on Malastra as kind of a wiki walk. Yeah, Kit is agreeing. Kit is, by the way, the editor who makes the Greyhawk wiki possible. She does a lot of the behind the scenes stuff, including correcting my citation, which even after I agreed to go citing it the way we had agreed to cite it, I still screwed it up. I used to cite it wrong on purpose because I didn't like the way the citations looked, and then I realized, okay, I should do the citations properly, and then I still screwed them up, but I think we're gonna get it good this time. But yeah, so I started editing fairly regularly. Every Wednesday, I come and I edit the Greyhawk Wiki. And yeah, that is shenanigans. So what I had been doing is I've been going through bit by bit. We've been going through North Province. That's this part of the book. Of locations. So we went through town by town, and then we were going through they have a list of people, personalities of North Province at the end, and we were going through person by person. And we did Sasquand, who was commander of all the armies of North Province. Oh, and then Shelter. Yes, we got to him. Oh, Verminek. Okay, so Verminek is a patriarch of Hextor, which is the priest, and then he's in Eastfair. Now the question is whether he's the patriarch of Eastfair in terms of the city. That's a little unclear, but he is centered in Eastfair and is a high official for the Church of Hextor, which is the official religion of the Great Kingdom, which in 585, when this book is set, is falling apart. I think in 586 is when Roxas completely falls, and the the kingdom shatters, and North Kingdom had already declared its independence. There's a Grace Grenell did, um, but um, had declared its independence at that point in 585. But there was still kind of there was some tension there if it didn't recognize the declared independence, and it was just kind of a little bit of tension there. And because if it also was trying to manage the rest of the kingdom, which was also falling apart, Torcan nobles were plotting of who was going to replace him as Overking. That ended up being Zavener. There was a whole list of Torcan nobles in this book about, and each one how they were, doing their political maneuvering within the family, and then later in setting books that were published earlier, but um, had information from later, it was revealed that Zavener had become Overking of the southern part of what was left of the Great Kingdom, where the North Kingdom kind of kept Grenell as presumably the king, right? I mean, he was Herzog of North Province, declared independence. I guess Grenell is now king of North Kingdom. Unless someone killed Grenell. But yeah, Grenell became King Grenell. Um, I wrote the Wikipedia page on him, and I didn't put that he's that. See, that would be the thing. I'd check the wiki but then because that's what happened with Zavener. He got on the wiki, and when I was going through this book, I managed to look at his wiki page because some of the things sometimes they'll come in. Oh, someone else already made the wiki page. After 586, so does Zavener. So Grenell and Zavener are both calling themselves Overking, is what I'm understanding correctly. Maybe we should put that. If you know a citation, we could put that in his wiki page because I feel like that's important. Now that I'm thinking on it, okay. That's the Greyhawk Online, the wiki. This is Great Library Greyhawk. Grenell. Oh, okay, hang on. We might have another situation on our hands where... Okay, it's just directed from him. Okay, it's just a redirect. Vars Grenell is a... What? Dungeon Master Guide. Okay, so the DMG... Oh, the 2024 DMG mentions him. Okay. That is interesting. I did not know that. New lore. Okay. Cousin to Ivid, Herzog of the North Province of Great Kingdom. They gave North Province a actual official name in the new lore. Okay, so he was the Herzog in 576. This is historical present. The Overking of North Kingdom from... Okay, so he calls himself Overking. Okay, so he did. You put that in there already. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Grenell and... So someone has been... Maybe you has been updating it because of the 2024. Um, Good to know. Oh, yes, there's tons of Greyhawk stuff that comes up in Dragon Magazine. I don't know anything specific, but Jay, who does a lot of Greyhawk lore, goes through Dragon Magazine. Oh no, I mean someone did. There's other editors. I'm only like the third most common right after you, so there's definitely a few others. Uh, I speak facetiously. I'm definitely in the top 5 though. Which is a little fuck, because I only edit once a week. But okay, so Grenell did get that. I want to see if let's see, their Verm in Neck. Let's see if Vermineck has a page, and I might have actually done it last time. So what usually I do is search, make sure I spelled it right, triple check you spell it right, and then search and see if there's a page or it links to another page. And if there is not a page, then I have to make a page and then put all the links in and maybe go back through the other pages and mention them on other pages too occasionally. That might help in certain cases. But for now, Vermineck is... What is... Oh, Interface Administrator. Oh, I got an upgrade. Okay. What else? Aw. I got thank you notes from Abra Sagast, which is... I think she is in the new lore, the head of the library in Greyhawk City, and that's the name you use on the thingy. Oh, good to know. First Greyhawk deities. Yes, I did a lot. I randomly did some of editing on some of them too. Okay, so Verminek does not have a page yet, so we're gonna do that. But it's already 240, so we're gonna have a very basic bare bones page that is, and I can once you see, this is why I have so much trouble with World Anvil is because I am not showing this properly. I forgot. So this is the Greyhawk wiki, right? I'm doing the gesture where it would show up on camera, which is, and it's not even showing up. But yes, this is the Greyhawk wiki. It is very cool. And but yes, and I had searched Verminek, and he had, yeah, Verm. No, but I'm. This is why you triple check the spelling. Verminek. Maybe hang on. Verm. Double check. Always triple check your spelling. I still spelled Flandarn wrong. Flandarn. I did it again. Flandarn. The thief assassin living in not Luverne. He was going to go to Luverne to kill General Shallister, but yes, the Midnight Darkness assassin who's running around doing stuff. Okay. All right. So there's the main page. So now that I know there's information on him in the book, and it's not in the wiki, that is when we do the thing wherein we go and we fix that, essentially. Yeah, I only have 13. I don't have that many. What is 13? It's just, and thank you notes, think. Oh, 1000th edit. Oh, okay. But in fairness, I do edit, a lot of those were tiny little, fudge, I spelled it wrong, I have to go fix the link again. Fudge, I spelled it wrong again, now I have to go fix the link again. And that's 2. Oh, Mesmagian, Port Elder. Cathold, oh yeah, Cathold's while ago. That was that's 2 years ago. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, we were, Cathold was a while ago. Oh yeah, the Island of Lost Souls and the Causeway of Fiends. That was an interesting one, because someone had pasted, and then direct quoted, so they did cite the source, an article on the Wizards. Yeah, apparently I've been going at it for multiple years. I never quite remember. It's always like, oh hey. So, oh right. So I'm trying to actually create a wiki page and not get distracted again. This is common among this one. So, wiki page. Because there is no page, we have to make one from scratch. So what we do is we need sections. But hang on. I got in the top contributors list. Yeah. So one of these guys, like Artharn could have put up the new, or Plaguebearer could have put up the new 2024 one. Let's see, policies and guidelines, information, writing guidelines. Here we go, new article templates. So, we go to new article templates and go to character, and that gives us this fun little sections, and you can modify it. But you can kind of see why I don't do so well with World Anvil, because this is a completely different interface, and it does not work the same way. And I get asked to. I'm also in charge of editing the Sarapada on the Greyhawk, the Game of Tomes wiki. I am a librarian for that wiki too. I get editing privileges, and which they can only have like I think 10 or something. There's a very limited number they can have, and they gave me one of those slots so I could edit House Sarapada stuff. And the interface is very different, and I find it very annoying. But anyway, but the reason I do is because I'm so used to this interface and how to edit. Okay, so Verminek, which is meant to be more user friendly, because it is a collective thing. It's meant that anyone who has knowledge, source books, and notices, hey, this is in the source book but not on the wiki, can go in and add it. There used to be, if you didn't have an account, like you'd have to answer some basic Greyhawk trivia questions to make sure that you knew that you were actually good faith editing Greyhawk stuff and not just some random troll. Okay. Verminek. I create new character article. Boom. Okay. So, name. So now the question, when you do something like this, The question is getting enough that it. Okay, fine, because I'm actually trying to catch the bus. Because I'm. Let's see. Title is Patriarch. Text store. Mm-hmm. East Fair. East Fair. I think it'll work whether it's one word or two. Hopefully. Um, alignment is. Yes. So you're archiving too. Yay. We're doing archiving. All right. Go archive the thing. Yes. Go and do your archiving work. Because you are also doing House Sarapada and stuff. Like, so we're on the same team on this, and you probably do more than I do, honestly, because I have fallen behind and I need to do something about that. Oh, that's what. Okay, well, that'll be my stream tomorrow. I'll do live got editing, wiki editing because I've been doing that too sometimes. All right, have fun. Okay, let me. Okay, alignment. What is Remrick's alignment? Neutral evil. Okay, neutral evil. Alignment. Okay, male. They've been using him, so we're gonna go with. They did say he, right? Um, he may. Yes, he. So male. Okay. I think unless they're specifically tied to Corellian, you can kind of assume binary gender for Greyhawk characters. Undead to living people, easier to control. Let's see. 49 years of age. I think there's a section for age. Hextors. Patron deity, Hextor. Class. He's a priest. 12th level. Priest 12. Alright, 12th level priest. Powerful. Languages, parents, spouse, siblings. Age is 49 as of 85. Okay. He is alive, so he didn't keep indebted. Okay, so. Alright, so I'm gonna put this one and then leave the cat. Start with this. Character, page name is. Um. A. High official. Right, North Province. I think they do have a name for. I think. Let's start with that. Um, what do we know about him? Let's see. What would be good basics? Undead to living people. Tolerates his maverick nature. Okay, I think what we can also go and look in the East Fair section because I think Twin Cities. Okay. Ooh, Nathal Wizard. Um. Oh, she. Okay, that's gonna be an interesting. We're gonna have to play with that one. How to properly catalog the gender of someone who is uh, publicly presenting as another gender, and whether for fun or profit. Yeah, because you got Anyway, general tolerates his maverick nature. Because often reports hints of useful information. Is a very evil creature, but he also has much knowledge and extraplanar contacts. Who often takes knowledge for its own sake, not in evil action. Book. Yes. Oh, do you want me to show you the book? Here. Um. Nope, not that one. This one. That's the book. Um, so it says, 12th level priest, um, but he's wildly cunning and smart. Okay, so he has um, let's see. So, um, okay, so he is, and, wait, Ibid? No, not Ibid. Grace Gretel's, foremost, let's see, Maverick Nature, gives you useful information. Um, yeah, so he is, um, Herzog Gretel. Uh, right, it's one N, two L's. One N, two L's. Or the Herzog Grace Gretel. One N, two L's. Yep, it is one N, two L's. Okay, Gretel. Okay, the Herzog Grace Gretel. I think Grace. Yeah, Grace is like the title. Um, um, uh, um, okay. Um, um, yeah, I think that we could do that. Uh, Bazetu. Okay. Then, okay, so there's a period, and then we put our citation in, and then we do not put a period after, right? Okay, cite source book, Vivid, and no period after. Period before, not after. Okay, this is right. That's what it is. Period before, not after. This is period before, not after. Okay, and what page is this from? That is a good question. Um, uh, 61. Yep, he's a scholar. That's 61. Yee. Okay, so now I'm doing it right. Hopefully. 61. I want to put a period so bad. I'm not going to. We're not going to. Okay, so citation. Um, is there anything else we, and then a space to indicate the next sentence? And is there anything else we can put? High official of Church of Hexter, Serene East Fair, North Province, Scholar of the Plains, and one of the um okay, yes. We're gonna. I think that's a good start, and then we can put a little bit of appearance, and what do you even put in the religious section of, like, yes, he's the head of Baxter. I feel like we'd have to go and read the East Fair section, and I know I guess I could go a little long. What if, okay, 25 minutes. I might, pre-roll is on. Do we need a bio break? Okay, why don't we do the appearance? I think this meets the criteria of it's a good basic page if someone had no idea who Verminek was and went to like, the heck is this guy? And then click through, it'd be like, okay, so it would be enough to be like, oh, okay, that's who this guy is. I think that's the goal of when you create a page and you can't like do all of it. That's the goal is at least if someone clicked through having no idea and like seeing the name referenced somewhere, they'd have enough context to piece together where he fit in the hotness of um um oh yes, as of right timing. So he's East North Province 585, scholar of the plains, goes serves under Grenell, um, and knows stuff about stuff. Okay. Um, appearance is how tall is he? I think that's a good basics. Let's see where how tall uh, that's been hang on nope he is bald with beetling eyebrows. What does beetling eyebrows mean? Okay, now we're gonna do a quick vocab. What does that mean? Beetle browed. Okay, so having thick and large eyebrows. Um, so okay, this is whatever this is that is described as beetling eyebrows. For this is Pat Ford, apparently. Um, okay, that's how do I click off that? So that is the only reference I could. Okay, so beetle browed. So the question is beetling eyebrows and beetle browed, the same? Uh, that is a good question. Is okay. Well, let's start with the height because that is we know he is. I could put it as a quote and be like, "This is what the book said." I don't know what it means either. Let's see. Large jug ears. That is interesting. Okay, so 49 years of age, 5'3", slim build. Okay. Um, measly, because 5'3" is short. No matter how you stack it, that is not tall. Any, especially for a human, that is okay. Balding. Is he balding or fully bald? Um. Oh. Oh, you couldn't see it? Can you not see? Um. Oh. Oh. Right. 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 Yes. Okay. I forgot to switch it. I'll show you what I mean. Okay. I'll show you again. Sorry. I. So I searched beetling eyebrows just to see if there was a definition somewhere. Beetle browed is having great eyebrows, forward looking. Okay, this one says frowning or looking surly proud countenance. That is phrase finder. Merriam-Webster, this I know is a genuine dictionary, says beetle browed is having large thick eyebrows. How to use an sentence? Okay, so there's that. And then, but this one is Pat Ford's beetling eyebrows. So um, this is the use of beetling browed specifically and not beetle browed. Is the example is this is what this guy, Pat Ford, who is, uh, but it is apparently he's described as having beetling eyebrows, so that would be an example. That's what we've got. No, I don't know, Urban Dictionary or anything. And I can't click off this. Okay, I can't seem to click off once I got it here. So, yeah. But yeah, let's go back. But yeah, that's um okay. I wonder if Beetling. Uh, No, that is not. That's images. Okay, hang on. Um, okay, so beetle browed. So this is okay, hang on. I wonder if so it's showing similar results, which Clitter. Okay, haha. And source on this is okay. Here we go. Cambridge dictionary. I want to find like a source. It's like a source. Thick and stick out from the face. Okay, we found ourselves a source. This is the Cambridge dictionary, which is a fairly solid source for that. Okay. Um, yeah, so this is vocab time. Go find, I like doing that. I want to, if I find a word, it's worth looking up words and kind of, because you can usually get it from context clues, but the um, way, yeah, exactly. Um, you can usually pick up from context clues, but given the way things literacy is, I feel like it's a good practice to actually go and double check what stuff means. Um, and um, okay, so also balding. Let's see, balding. Right. So now we go back to the um, bald. He is fully bald. Um, he's bald with thick eyebrows um, and over large ears. I don't know how over not like huge ears, but like prominent ears. Ears. Yeah, prominent ears. Yeah, and he's uh right. So um um oh, a citation. Uh, here. Um oh, citation. Oh, I okay. So I could actually use Advanced Learner's Dictionary Thesaurus. Um browse beetle shop now. Citation. Uh, beetle grit. No, it's a different. Um, um, beetle browed. Okay, compare, add to words list. I suppose I could like put it as a quote and then cite the. So I could put it as a quote and cite the Cambridge Dictionary as that if I wanted to. Um, yeah, there's probably and even if there isn't, I can make a citation happen. I do have some skill. Um, okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure there is. I could make a citation if I wanted to use the exact wording, and then define it, and then cite the Cambridge Dictionary as a definitive source. I could, I suppose. I don't know if it's would necessary as a direct source because we're not directly quoting the phrase. Rephrasing it. Um, I don't know if we need to cite it. I mean, I could if you want me to cite it, but I don't. Yeah, I feel like if I had put quotes beetling browse, and then if I had put that in quotes, I probably would um cite the dictionary just because it is an unusual turn of phrase, and I would probably feel compelled to define it. But if I'm not going to cite direct, then I don't think we need one. But it is worth noting can cite them. Okay. Prominent ears. Yes, large dog ears. Prominent ears. What else? Okay, wily, cunning, and smart. Slim of build, 49 years of age. Um, um, age as of 585. why. We only need to put that. Yep, 49 years of age, slim build, bald, thick eyebrows, prominent ears. Yep, that's good basic description. Cunning and smart. He prefers the undead to living people, but does occasionally talk to other sages. Um, let's see. Let's see. Oh, and we should cite the and period after, before, but not after. Bid and 16. There we go. Yee. Okay, I'm gonna okay. I'm gonna do the personality, and then we're going to. I still have to go back and put officially thing and. Oh yeah, it's too late anyway. Dang. Okay. Um. But yeah, we're gonna officially put this in, and then. Um. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that sooner rather than later because it's supposed to be an hour before, and it's only 54 minutes. Okay, so from a neck is what I was gonna say. Yeah. Is okay. Particularly social. All right. All right. I'm gonna set it here. And then that was also. Okay, no. Okay. I'm going to start with this, and then next week I think we're gonna keep going with that. What was I gonna say? Yep. Thank you for coming to the stream. I appreciate it. And maybe by next week I will have figured out what to do about OBS and video. But for now, we have this. Thank you so much for coming. Take care of yourselves. Stress, hydrate, all of that jazz. It is important to do so. Maybe it is because Carl Sargent is British. Yes, it is good to see you too. Sorry, bad seeing, and I will. Hopefully your foot's feeling better, and we will have another Sunday where I can come and actually see you. That's it. Everyone, I'm just gonna maybe not do a raid, but I'm going to pop off, and I will see you all later.